So I promised to share my desk when I had it organized. So here it is. This is the overview of it, and this is what it looks like. This is the final result, and I have a lot of stuff in here, I suppose. You can tell that. I'll just go over what I've got and how I came across it. So I have this desk. It's a vintage desk, and it has a pull out here, and I have it pulled out sort of in a permanent position. Right here on the desk, I have a journal, but I have little tiny ephemera. These are actually a book of Post-it notes. I have some thread, safety pins, and paper clips and buttons just for, if I need one real quickly and I don't want to go dig in my big stash. So on the bottom drawer, I've got my tiny, that's not a tiny stamp, but I've got my tiny stamps. And in the middle drawer, I have like tape and glue dots, that sort of thing. And in this drawer, I have all my sponges. Over here, I have my daubers, and this is actually nail polish that I use. I do a lot of like making containers and repainting storage. So this is lace that I have stuffed in there, and cheesecloth, ideally. I'm gonna go back over here. In there, I'm keeping my frequently used decorative scissors. So I've got a cute little coffee cup here. It says Home Sweet Home, and then that's my Fabri-Tac glue with my glue topper in there. Some brads, decorative brads, and then some of my tools. I've got a tape dispenser that I just got for my birthday a while ago, and my glues. And I've got art glitter glue, tacky glue, gesso, and I always have to use, I keep a water spritzer here. It comes in handy sometimes for cleaning, sometimes for watercolor painting or inking. And then just regular school glue. I've got my inks right here. I keep this little thing of white paper. It's just a kind of vintage yellowed one. Back behind here, this box is my scrap box, my jewelry box, and right now I've changed it around. So this is it's butterflies, mushrooms, and I have a new just little tiny scraps that are like pretty decorative paper. Little things. I've got it's like a little tin plate, but it's very tiny, and it has just little extras that didn't get put away, so I can sort them later kind of deal when I'm finished with the project. Stapler, mini stapler. These are paper clips, mini paper clips, some little vials of little embellishments, and these are my big flat stamps, and then the big stamp pad. So I use that pretty frequently. An extra glue stopper topper. And over on the side here, I've been using this. I have all of my frequently used writing utensils. So now as we move up, I've got all these drawers. So for the most, did you see my new ones? Ooh, look at these. I paid $7 for each of these, which is a lot for me. But anyway, they're just little sewing machine drawers, and they pull out like drawers on here, so that's pretty great. So that's a new addition. What's in here? This side is mass-made tag backs, so there's just a bunch of blank tags in here that I can decorate. So, and then in here are all my pre-made clusters that I mass make, and then they can just be added to a project. I had talked about this before. These are all my silk of artificial flowers. Down here, I did adjust this a little bit. I had like tape in here, but now I just have ephemera. I've got nature, design, which is like anything sort of abstract, and then let's see, people, faces, kind of thing, birds. I do have a little thing of pre-made charms, so I have those in there. Objects, stay on there, and animals, and family history. So that makes sense. These are my scrap papers, anything that's sort of smaller than the drawer size. This is a stamp chucky, and you use it for pressing down on your ink pad so that it does the stamp evenly. My stapler, what's up here? Can't remember. Oh, more artificial flowers. That makes sense. And this actually goes on the other side to be filed in that little jewelry box that's turned into a sewing embellishment thing. Okay, top shelf. You just keep going higher. That's what I say. Just keep going higher. This is my ribbons and stuff that I went and got, and then I need to put them back in the ribbon thing because I'm done using them. This is a little jewelry box. These are now, this used to be flowers, but it's not anymore. It is these little design, I don't know what you call them, but anyway, I make these. They're like usually 3 layers of just pattern paper, and they add a nice little embellishment, so I use those pretty frequently. Stamps and my labels, which is a digital in my Etsy shop. Now this worked out because this is now my all of my flower ephemeras. So I have a lot of them, so I figured I could use a whole box for them, and I use them pretty frequently, so that works out. I just wanted to put these up here because they're kind of one of those things that I know I'm not gonna, whatever I put in them, I'm not gonna get into frequently. So I have like colored pencils in there and some backup markers. Why do you need backup markers, Kelly? I don't know. I really don't, but I bought them. So now I need a place to put them. Okay, sounds good. And the story of my life. Okay, up here, what do we have? Oh, some of my favorite buttons. So quick grab, my black bulb pins, and some pink beads, tiny beads, seed beads, in a little pretty jar that I just have up there because I think it's pretty. My owl's upside down. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, now the owl's right. Yay, owl. And that's it. That's the whole thing. This is a new piece. I'm going to pull it over here so you can kind of see it a little better. Can you see it? It's just like a little chicken wire thing. And I've got little, you know, buttons in there because it looks pretty. And I thought I put a little root pursuit thing there. That would be kind of nice. I do like it when my organization looks pretty. Like I can look at this and go, ah, that's pretty nice. That's my desk.